This headstone belongs to William Roscoe Patrick. Roscoe was born on January 16, 1889, in Ozark County, Missouri. He was the third of 12 children and the first son born to Dr. Paul and Marcellus Morrison Patrick. When Roscoe was born, his father was 27 and his mother was 22. His father, Dr. Paul Patrick, was a well-known physician in Ozark County. He was also a farmer, teacher, the minister of a Christian church, and a postmaster, according to his obituary. I even found a newspaper article written about Dr. Patrick digging a shaft and prospecting his farm for what he believed to be carbonate zinc and some traces of iron. In Ozark County, Dr. Patrick has a bridge named after him, Patrick Bridge, that crosses the North Fork River. The bridge is next to Althea Spring, which was named after his youngest daughter, Althea Patrick Harris. Dr. Paul and his son Harold would build a mill near the bridge in Spring around 1917 when he moved his family there. Roscoe passed away on November 24, 1889, at the age of only 10 months. I wasn't able to find any information on his cause of death. Out of Paul and Marcellus's 12 children, 10 would live into adulthood. That's amazing considering how high infant and child mortality rates were back then. Of course, it probably didn't hurt that their father was a doctor. 7 years after Roscoe's passing, his older sister, Etta Ballard, would pass away at the age of 9. His headstone reads W.M. Roscoe, which indicates his family probably called him Roscoe instead of William. It also says that he died at exactly the age of 10 months and 8 days, which is how we know his date of birth, even though it's not on his headstone. His mother's name is abbreviated M.E. for her first and middle name, Marcellus Emmerine. Her name is abbreviated in the same way on her own headstone as well. Roscoe is buried at Patrick Cemetery in Luna, Missouri. He is buried next to his parents, his sisters, Etta, Edith, and Theda, his Patrick grandparents, and several aunts and uncles. His inscription at the bottom reads, "Here sleeps our babe." The sleeping lamb at the top of the stone is the most common symbol found on infants' headstones. The lamb is a symbol representing the Lord as the Good Shepherd and that the child was part of his flock. It is also a Christian symbol of purity and innocence. Due to Roscoe passing away at a young age, I wasn't able to find any photos of him, but I did find some of his family. This picture is of Dr. Paul and Marcellus Patrick with 7 of their 12 children. The photo wasn't labeled, unfortunately, so I'm unsure of the kids' names. This photo was labeled Dr. Paul Patrick on a horse named Doll making the rounds. When it says making the rounds, I'm assuming it means he was doing his doctor duties and checking on his patients by horse. And this is a neat photo of the ferry that was operated by the Patrick family on the North Fork River. It's believed the ferry was near where Patrick Bridge is today. This is the photo I took before cleaning the grave. And I went back 2 months later, and this is the after shot that I got. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.